I still remember the smell of my wedding dress. Fresh lace, the touch of jasmine perfume, and hope. I stood in front of the mirror, my hands trembling, not from fear, but from happiness. After everything I had been through, I was finally getting my happy ending. Daniel was perfect. At least, that's what I believed. Are you ready? My best friend Amara asked, smiling as she adjusted my veil. I've never been more ready, I whispered. But deep down something felt off. I ignored it. Because love doesn't come twice, right? The church was full. Music played softly as I walked down the aisle. Everyone stood, smiling. Some were even crying. And there he was, Daniel, standing at the altar, looking at me like I was the only woman in the world. I felt safe, chosen, loved, until she walked in. At first, I thought she was just a late guest. But then, I noticed her face. Tears. Not the happy kind. The painful kind. And then she spoke. Stop this wedding. The entire church went silent. My heart dropped. I turned slowly, my fingers tightening around my bouquet. She walked closer, her eyes locked on Daniel. Then she said the words that shattered my world. He's already married to me. My ears rang. I laughed. Not because it was funny, but because it had to be a joke. Daniel, tell her to leave. I said, my voice shaking. But Daniel didn't speak. He didn't move. He didn't even look at me. That's when fear crept in. Daniel? I whispered. The woman pulled out her phone. With trembling hands, she showed me pictures. Wedding photos. Him and her. Smiling. Kissing. Living a life I thought was mine. My legs nearly gave way. This isn't real, I muttered. We've been married for 3 years, she said, her voice breaking. And I'm pregnant. The church erupted into whispers. My chest tightened. I couldn't breathe. I looked at Daniel, begging him with my eyes to deny it. To say something. Anything. And finally he spoke. I was going to tell you. That was it. That was all he could say. In that moment, something inside me died. All the late nights he claimed he was working. All the missed calls. All the strange distance. It all made sense. I wasn't his future. I was his secret. Tears streamed down my face, but I refused to fall apart in front of everyone. Instead, I did something no one expected. I smiled. A broken, painful smile. Then I turned to the woman. What's your name? I asked softly. Grace, she replied. I nodded. Then I took off my wedding ring, slowly, carefully, like I was peeling away a lie. I walked up to her and placed it in her hand. You deserve the truth, I said. Gasps filled the room. But I wasn't done. I turned to Daniel. You didn't just lie to me, I said, my voice steady now. You destroyed 2 lives. Then I lifted my dress slightly and walked out of the church, barefoot, free. But here's the twist. That wasn't the end. 2 months later, I got a message from Grace. My heart raced as I opened it. I left him, she wrote. He lied about everything. Even the pregnancy. I lost the baby weeks ago. I just found out he has another woman. My hands went cold. Another one? Then she sent me something else. A list. Names. 5 women. All of us, living the same lie. That was the day I realized. I wasn't the other woman. I was just one of many. But instead of breaking me, it built me. Today, I tell my story. Not because it doesn't hurt anymore, but because someone out there is living in a lie, thinking it's love. And if you're watching this, and something doesn't feel right, don't ignore it. Because the truth always finds its way out.